There are 7 YouTuber girlfriends who perfectly embody the 7 deadly sins. Starting with lust, best shown by Lacey's ex and OF model Darla, who got exposed as the internet's biggest cheater after a flood of disturbing allegations came to light. Back in March 2024, streamer Lacey would meet his crush, Darla, for the first time.
Oh, she's here. Darla?
Hey, I'm scared.
Of what?
Where's the camera?
Right there.
Guys.
I have something for you.
What? Oh my god, no way.
Yep.
That's so cute.
Here you go.
And what started as a casual interaction quickly turned into something more when Lacey revealed his true feelings for Darla.
Do you actually have feelings for me?
Yes.
But the first red flag would be uncovered when Lacey threw the same question at her during the lie detector test.
Do you have romantic feelings towards me?
Yes.
There's a lot of reaction there. That is less than truthful.
Darla's response spoke volumes, and just weeks later, fellow streamers like Speed tried to warn Lacey before it was too late.
It's not working
Yo,
for me.
Lacey, break over her, bro. No, Lacey, break over her. She gives me my ex vibes. Do it. I promise you. I promise you.
No.
Break over her. Do it. All right, I'm telling you. I swear to God, break over her.
But Lacey ignored the advice, and at first the gamble seemed to pay off, with Darla appearing more regularly on his stream. But in July 2024, things took a dark turn when Lacey's cameraman, Santi, took over his stream and revealed something shocking to his audience.
She made me lie about everything. She made me lie about the house. She made me lie that she was living in my house while she was living with Bryce. Apparently she was on this contract with someone to use Lacey that I didn't know about. She was dating Bryce the entire time for the last 4 months, which I didn't even know about.
Since Santi claimed she'd been hooking up with her ex, Bryce, the entire time, the internet went digging into Darla's past. And just days later, internet detectives uncovered that back in 2022, streamer Clicks had exposed her for hooking up with yet another guy.
She got the tour pub last night. I'm gonna keep it real, she got the tour pub last night. And the fact that the night of, this guy thinks he's a shit being with my girl is actually really...
As if it couldn't get any worse, just months later, Lacey would be dealt another blow when one of Darla's friends, Celine, exposed her for getting cozy with other men during a girls' trip in Hawaii.
I don't know. I don't know if does he know about, Hawaii?
And once this revelation went public, Lacey's fans finally had enough. She belongs to the street. I feel sorry for Lacey, bro. Like, that's just sad. He deserves better. Faced with the full weight of the internet's wrath, Darla vanished from YouTube but remains active on TikTok, where she continues chasing clout with her provocative, degenerate content. But while Darla's downfall was driven by her insatiable lust, the depths would be fueled by pride, best shown when she went all out to ruin her ex's life after their split. In September 2022, Adept's ex XSQC would reveal the disturbing truth behind their infamous split.
I was cornered into choosing between family and Sammy, and unfortunately what happened is that I kind of just chose family.
That move struck a nerve with Sammy, who didn't want their personal matter going public, forcing her to hit back at XQC.
I can't do this with you anymore. You are not a victim here. You have never been a victim here. I'm done speaking with you. You are not a victim. Stop victimizing yourself.
I'm sorry. This got too heavy. I'm sorry.
Just weeks later, Sammy would hit back harder by stealing his McLaren and bragging about it on stream.
What? So how does a vehicle registration work? How does vehicle registration work?
That was just the tip of the iceberg, as she'd even go on dates with other men while cruising around the car. She's so fucking happy she stole a car. It's disgusting. However, the worst was left to come as just weeks later, she showed up on his stream unannounced to make an accusation.
Get out now. No, I need you to choose it. Shh. You're violating me.
Oh my God! Shut up! My God!
Sammy's accusations about a court order sparked an investigation. Soon, a document would be uncovered showing that they were in the midst of getting a divorce. But when confronted with it days later, XQC's response shocked everyone.
I will tell you with 100% confidence, okay? I am not married. I was never married.
This back and forth would continue, with Sammy going as far as accusing XQC of sexual assault, which meant that, on top of losing everything he owned, he was at risk of going to jail and being put on the sex offender registry. However, while fans still held their breath 9 months after the battle began, XQC was cleared of all charges, and the court went a step further, ordering the protection of all his assets. I used to love Adept. Look how she's fallen. This is the type of chick you date when you truly believe she is prettiest girl ever simply because you never go outside. In the end, Adept was banned from Twitch for violating their privacy policy. But while Adept's pride may have been her undoing, SS Sniper Wolf's envy toward another popular YouTuber would spark one of the biggest controversies of her career. In April 2020, highly controversial YouTuber Sniper Wolf would accuse another streamer, Azaland, of stealing her content. But that wasn't the end of it, as just days later, she took her accusations a step further, throwing shade at her during a stream.
She created the narrative that you had cloned her when it was the other way around.
At first, Azaland stayed quiet, but 3 years later, she finally broke her silence, exposing the truth that shocked many viewers.
She created the narrative that you had cloned her when it was the other way around.
And then it turned into taking every idea did well, but because they had more following than me, their video would just get more views, and so people would see their video first and then assume that their video was first.
To back up her claim, Azaland pointed to a video she dropped on December 31st, 2018, which Sniper Wolf copied just 6 months later.
This is a mirror. And this is my favorite mirror. Finally got it.
More plants that I'm killing.
A luscious, well taken care of plant.
With the truth out in the open, Sniper Wolf immediately fought back at the claims. I have a backup of videos and screenshots before she changed the thumbnails to make it look like I copied her. I have proof she copied my thumbnails, SEO, the way I speak, the jokes I make. The way you're trying to manipulate this is fraud, but no one was falling for her lies. Thief, criminal, and a pervert, says scumbag. Dang, might as well be named CC Copywolf. But while Sniper Wolf's downfall was fueled by her envy, Sam Frank's greed would be exposed for the world to see after she tried to exploit her boyfriend Neon for clout and fame. On September 3rd, 2023, OF model Sam Frank would join Jack Doherty for a stream, only to be introduced to his ex-friend Neon.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm not.
What seemed like a normal introduction soon turned into something deeper, leading to a relationship. But despite their growing closeness, Sammy would claim she was celibate, a move that sparked suspicion from the internet. That's a red flag. Sam is obviously using Neon. You all will see in the end. And just a month later, Neon would put her on a lie detector to challenge her celibacy claims, a move that instantly backfired.
Have you been fucked in the last 3 weeks?
No. Whoa! I'm actually, get this off me now. I'm done. No, I'm actually fucking done. Get it off me. I haven't had sex with anyone. I'm literally celibate. I fucking hate this thing. Get it off me now. I'm so dead ass, bro. I haven't had sex with anyone. This is pissing me the fuck off. You actually see me cry. Get this off me, bro. Oh my God.
This immediately sparked backlash on the internet. The fact she started crying just made my trust for this machine go up by 1,000%. As a woman myself, she's definitely using the crocodile tears to save her ass. With no one on her side, just 8 days later, Sammy would go on a podcast to defend herself.
Oh, let's see here. Who has more to gain? You or him? Ooh.
I think we both have.
No, you have far more to gain.
Why? You just answered your own question. Why do you think that then?
It was a rhetorical question, to be honest. But like, you have way more to gain. He has a bigger following than you. His audience is mostly young men. That is the audience that you're trying to recruit over to your OnlyFans.
Neon has one of the best engaging community
Thank you for proving my
by
point.
far, and I've realized that. I didn't know that when I first met him.
My point.
She was just getting started.
If you genuinely supported him and you cared about how happy he was, you would not care about what I do as far as OnlyFans. You would not care because I make him happy, and that's all that matters if you care about someone. I'm a good person. I've never cheated on him. I'm not a cheater. So what are these bad qualities I have? Why do you want him to why do you want to take him away from me?
It's crazy how a girl can act so well and convince you that she cares about you while having a completely different agenda. In the end, the couple would split, and with the lack of collaboration, Sammy struggles to average over 15,000 views on YouTube, much like Flight's manipulative ex-girlfriend Drea, whose online presence has completely gone downhill after her wrath destroyed her reputation. In March 2021, Drea would set off a storm on social media after showing up to confront her ex, Flight, just minutes after he announced the end of their toxic relationship on Twitter.
Bro, who the fuck is at my door, bro? Bro, why is she calling me? What? No, just go home. I'll give you... I'll give you your shit the other day. I'll pull up on you with me halfway somewhere. You're not coming in today. Just go home. No, I'm not opening shit.
After making her wait for over 10 minutes, he finally let her in.
Oh, just sloppy. Crazy.
You're crazy.
You're wasting your time.
I'm not.
But despite showing up unannounced, she tried to force him to delete the tweet, a move that made things even more uncomfortable.
Delete it. End it. Delete the tweet too.
Nah.
You're not single.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
You don't know how to act.
You don't know how to act.
I've been know how to act.
I'm sorry, Daddy. Delete the tweet.
You don't know how to act.
Oh, act like you, Daddy. Delete it.
Nah, I don't
Yes.
When he refused to do what she wanted, she immediately stormed off, locked herself in the bathroom, and completely lost it.
Delete it.
know. Come out.
Delete it.
Delete what?
Your stupid fucking tweet, bitch.
But I don't want to be with you no more. Bro, what the fuck, bro? Stop hitting my shit. Bro, stop hitting my shit. Bro, you're weird, bro.
This is the kind of chick that would bruise herself up and call the cops saying her man did it. Bro, but imagine if Flight was in her crib and refusing to leave. 911, what's the emergency? But while Drea is now known as the crazy, unhinged girlfriend due to her uncontrollable wrath, Piper Raquel would earn the title of YouTube Queen of Sloth after trying to gain fame through the bop instead of pushing her own content. With over 12 million subscribers on YouTube alone, Piper first became known for her highly energetic videos, which often featured viral challenges and playful pranks. However, everything changed in 2024 when she began collaborating with members of the Bop House, a group of OF models known for their adult-rated content. These collaborations often featured a then 17-year-old Piper in minimal clothing and leaned heavily on shock value, a lazy attempt to grab attention that viewers were quick to call out. Dude, you know it's bad when the Bop House are wearing more clothes than you. It's so sad that OnlyFans girls are dressed more appropriately than Piper. And in June 2025, even her boyfriend Capri made it clear he wouldn't support her decision to join the Bop House.
I love you and I'm not gonna let you become one of them ever. They have boyfriends and stuff and they do that stuff.
Which most people seem to agree with. Oh God, she could have been much more. Why the Bop House? But while Piper continues to coast through life with her lazy content and hunger for the Bop House, Catherine Piazza's gluttony became impossible to ignore after allegations of her family's scams and deceptive practices came to light. In 2019, just a year and a half after starting their YouTube channel, Catherine and her ex-husband Austin proudly announced that they had purchased a sprawling LA mansion.
What makes today so special is that I've always wanted my own home and I've never had one. Catherine's never had one. And the fact that we're able to have one together as a family is a blessing.
This is really exciting to us because we've worked so hard for this and this is something that we've always wanted.
It's been a dream of mine to have my own house tour. This is crazy.
What should have been a fresh start quickly turned into a nightmare when, in August 2018, Catherine's ex, Austin, released a shocking tweet, even backing it up with evidence the very next day to prove the break-in was real.
At Disney all day and someone broke into our house. So guys, that's what they did, as you can see. Shattered their entire back door so they came in.
But while the evidence seemed convincing, it didn't take long for the internet to spot something shady about the thumbnail.
Who the poses for a thumbnail? If their house actually got broken into. Look at what they made the daughter do!
And the deeper they looked, the more disturbing details they uncovered.
Also, this officer, who seems more than happy to be in this vlog, looks somewhat similar to Officer Auriel, a fake policeman you can hire from Cop Shop LA.
Instagram users would also find out that the house wasn't even theirs, and they had only leased it from a rental agent. At this point, if any of you fell for their BS, that's on you. So much controversy, yet so many people kept giving them money. However, the final nail in the coffin came in 2022, when the couple was caught promoting gambling to their audience.
To continue today's video, we want to give a huge shout out to Ludi for sponsoring today's video. I've always wanted to work with Ludi because they give back just like we do.
3 more times. 2.
Please, 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 something good, please.
And I'm done!
Let's go!
With all the red flags piling up, wasn't long before another creator publicly called them out.
This is a joke, right? Are they really promoting gambling to their underage audience? How down bad are they? This is almost a new low even for the Ace family.
Catherine's speech on how genius Austin is, or how hard he was working when the business was a scam is just. But despite parting ways with Austin back in 2024, the controversies still haven't faded in the background, making Catherine one of the YouTuber girlfriends whose deadly sin continues to define her legacy.